Good morning, this is day 2 of the refit. See if I can talk to the yard manager here and get this stripped screw out of this roller filler. That's one thing to do today. And next thing to do is start looking at these deck fittings and seeing what I can do about them. Okay, so I got the Dodger and the Bimini off. There is the space where the Bimini used to be. And there's the space where the Dodger used to be. And now I'm going to remove these lifelines. I have all of the lifelines down, and now I'm going to start taking off the stanchions and the pulpits and rebedding those. What I'm going to do is take them off, fill the holes with thickened epoxy, and then sand everything down, and then paint, and then come back through and put these back on again. Yeah, I think that's what I will do. Let's see if it actually turns out that way. 1, 2. Wow, these things are not bedded in there very well. All right, so I got the bolts out of the stanchion, pretty much all the way around. There's a pterodactyl or something up there. I'm gonna do the last three bolts right there, and I also tied off the pulpit to the binnacle so it wouldn't go flying when I undo all those bolts, and hopefully I won't lose it off the back of the boat. This is the fiberglass backing plate that was on underneath the stern pulpit. It's very warped. This one's been drilled through about 25,000 times. This one broke in half. And if you'll notice, there are 4 mounting places and only 3 backing plates. One of them didn't even have a backing plate. So yeah, project done. That's good. So that one just slips right on there. This This was obviously cut at one point. So interesting finding out the little mysteries. Makes you wonder what happened to cause these things on your boat. So these are nicely welded. Welded, welded, welded. Good. Good. This is the one that did not have the backing plate. All right, there's good old Ladybug. No lifelines. No stern pulpit. Still got a bow pulpit. But she's getting there. Yeah, it looks pretty nice with all the stuff off of it. Maybe I'll keep it like that. Tell you honestly, it's starting to come into focus a little better too. Now that all the stuff is gone, I can sort of see where the problem areas are. For instance, where the stern pulpit was right here, something catastrophic happened here because this is all pulled out of shape. The backing plate, which was fiberglass, is now totally missing, and would not be surprised if it's laying in pieces down the bottom of the cockpit locker. But this is not a difficult repair, really. I just cut out this right here and lay out some new glass. Now that all this hardware is going away also, it's getting easier to see how I'm going to refinish all the bright work, the wood, sand it all down. It's not going to be that difficult, I don't think. Mostly it's just getting this crappy old varnish off of it. It's going to look nice and pretty. Such as my neighbor boat over here. He's got oiled teak, beautiful gray. And I think mine will look just as nice, if not nicer. This is a pretty fucking nice boat though. It's huge. Huge! Something that's lovely is that I've got my Bimini and my Dodger frame loaded in the car here. It's probably against the law. And also my lifelines. And my Dodger and Bimini. And my anchor under there somewhere. Alright, that's it for me. Goodbye, Ladybug. Good night. You're a good boat. Bye! Good morning, how are you? I got my package today. This is the finger sander and angle grinder that I ordered from Amazon and I've been waiting for. I seem to have no allegiance to brand. So, angle grinder is DeWalt. I have a lot of Ryobi stuff. Ryobi. And this is the Makita finger sander. It's not extremely light, but it's probably good enough for getting in there. Donna right there in her car, getting ready to drive away. And I didn't really think to film all this stuff, and I wish I had, but with her help, I was able to take all the stanchions off of the boat. So now I got her down almost to the bare deck. Thank you! Bye-bye! And then I'm gonna start filling the holes for these stanchions and re-drilling them. So now it's time to start scraping. Get as much of this old bedding compound off as I can. Pop up this gel coat. Gonna have to redo all this. So this is what I found. I scraped up under the stanchion and I uncovered what seems to possibly be the original gel coat non-skid. That is very interesting. I mean, somebody has glassed this. Here, I can see it right here. This looks like fiberglass with paint over it. Maybe it's gel coat with paint over it. Pretty freaking tough. I guess we'll find out when we grind. Soaking wet. A lot of this wood underneath is really wet too. Don't know what that means. Yeah, I think if I just strip all this freaking varnish off, sand it down, the wood's probably still good. Although, the closer it gets to the stanchion, the wetter it gets. So, it is... I don't know what that means. Does it mean that the water, like things are getting stuck right here because the stanchion is in the way? Or is there water getting into the holes of the stanchion because it's loose and are somehow like soaking the wood from behind? There's spiders everywhere in this boat. Instead of Ladybug, I should call her Spider. I bet this varnish is holding in all that water. Pretty nasty.
Who's gonna jump when you say frog? Who's gonna bow and scrape?
I'm gonna bow and scrape. Oh my god. If you can see that or not. You see that crack right there? There's water just, you can't see that on film, but there's water just splashing out of there. So gross. It went in my eye. That's not where it's supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? There's Ladybug looking kind of naked. No stanchions, no pulpits. Looking kind of small. But still very pretty. Look at those lines. That's a good looking boat.